All right, I've got 5 minutes to do a strategy for Strongbow. Before this, I was just trying to work out like what the brand strategy is for Strongbow, and I was so surprised. Look how many times they've actually changed their line. Refreshing people, bittersweet by nature, refreshing by nature, take it easy, aim high, let's own it. Easy living, hard cider. It's amazing. This brand just seems to change every single minute. But we've got 5 minutes to find an insight with ChatGPT. Let's go. Okay, let me show you how I would go about this. So there's a few that I like to kind of put in at the start, like what are cliches about Strongbow cider? And then I've got this sheet that we're going to put on the other. These, and then this, my first one, reverse the statements and see if any still stay true. I actually should have done this, now I'm thinking about it, I should have done it about the category and then gone Strongbow as the opposite. But I always like these. Yeah, you kind of get to more like interesting statements. I'm gonna show you what I meant. What are cliches about beer drinking in your 30s? So I've just said the audience is someone in their 30s who doesn't want to binge drink anymore. So we're kind of seeing what will be here. Okay. What is the reverse of these cliches? Reverse these cliches and for Strongbow cider. Even sometimes I'd just say the reverse of those cliches. And that's kind of like enough. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the top. Okay, so the thing about an insight is it's a revelation. Revelation, it's a new way of looking at the problem. So if you want a new way, go the way that everyone's gone and then go the complete opposite. Turn around and do a 180. So dull and flat, it's not dull or flat, but instead has a lively, engaging taste. No, that's not what I'm asking. The taste of a factory. Balanced blend, modern and trendy, weak to the core. I like that. Okay, so we asked for the opposite. I'll show you. 9, what was 9? Beer and outdoor adventure, yeah, that's true. Quantity over quality. Avoiding breweries. That's kind of interesting. I like avoiding breweries. I'm going to start that one because if we think about cider, it's more about being outdoors and not stuck in a brewery all day. So avoid breweries, like drink cider. It's kind of more about the outdoor environment than beer drinking. Beer drinking, you think of breweries. You don't really think about the crops growing. Okay. No, avoid food pairing. Whereas the cliche implies that individuals in the I kind of like this lack of connoisseurship. I'm going to put this in here. you stop caring about trying to flex about specific, craft beers, and in your 30s, you're more comfortable with who you are and what you like, which honestly is just nice tasting beer, cider on a hot day. I like that. It's like this gets into the refreshingly honest a bit. So lack of connoisseurship. That works. No reward seeking this reverse. Okay, some more that I like to do is give me one-liners about drinking cider from Dimitri Martin. List 10 shower thoughts about drinking cider. Okay. This is a problem I did there. I didn't say list 10 one-liners from Dimitri Martin about cider beer. Okay. So these are actually going in my upcoming webinar on how to use AI for strategy. I do workshops every week. If you don't turn up to them, you should, because they're free. They're free workshops. You can find a link in my bio. If you go to Strategy Finishing School, you can see the upcoming webinars there. Let's look through these ones. It's like sitting in autumn from a glass. Cider is the apple's way of getting revenge for all the sweet apple pies. Both cozy and refreshed at the same time. Huh. That's interesting. I know that's for like hot cider, but I like it. If you drink enough cider, you might stop believing in liquid apples and bubbles. They get a bit weird at the end. Yeah, it's kind of like, I kind of like this idea of like back to childhood. I know around like childhood, what you like then, what you like now, not impressing people. All right. Nature refreshing list. That was weird. It's kind of weird. Okay, so that didn't get much, but I'm going to go one last thing. Actually, no, I'm going to wrap these up because we want them. Okay, avoid breweries. Drink cider. I think this is all about being outside. It's kind of good. It gets to, if we're trying to be like nature, this is hitting the nature one for me. Then refreshingly like honest, that was one. Lack of connoisseurship. Drink cider because you don't care anymore. You stop caring, trying to flex about craft beers. I think that's got something really good there. It's just like a drink. It's so simple. It's like you either like it or you don't. Cider is the only drink that makes you feel both cozy and refreshed. I think this is for warm cider, but it's such an interesting thought. I don't know where to take it. Look at apples differently. I think there's been so many famous apples, computers in history, like Apple computers, poisoned apples. So yeah, there's something here. I just haven't explored it yet. But therefore, just interesting starts to insights that I'd then go and refresh and see if any kind of connect with consumers. I think this lack of connoisseurship, it just tastes good. You don't have to be like some, oh, I taste all these flavors. It's just apples. We've eaten apples since we were born. I think that's the strongest runner for me. Avoid breweries, drink cider is kind of interesting too because you've got the associations of orchards being outside rather than stuck in dingy dive bars. All right. Hope that helps.